defense in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Looking downfield, it's McCown. Makes the grab, it's Henry. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Rice.
Touchdown.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
To throw, it's McCown. This time he's got it. It's a running room. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offenses don't get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
And the Roadrunners are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The Roadrunners need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And on that out route, third down, guys, you just want to see a little bit better execution. You want to see more depth on the route. You want to see a little bit more of an accurate throw so he doesn't have to come back and fight for it, so that we can pick up the first down a lot easier. A little bit better by the quarterback and receiver, and as a result, they do get the catch, but it sets up 4th and short.
Would have been a 52-yard field goal attempt from here, so they'll try to pick up the first down here on 4th. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Turning it on. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the take. In a big play for this defense.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
The receiver is incomplete. It leads to second down.
And the Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's McCown. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
The Roadrunners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. Caught over the middle. It's Barnett. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Wide receiver going in motion. Got a little space. Runs for the tackle. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And offenses are majoring in this now, right? They know the jet sweep is a big part of what they do, how the defense is going to respond, and they're just going to give it to you over and over again, see what you do for it. Nice job by the defense. They didn't give up a big play, but they're always looking to set up that next play and how to attack the edges of a defense.
They'll go to the ground. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got him downfield. Touchdown Owls. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fat.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's McCown. Got it in the middle, it's McCoy. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
Get set.
The inside handoff. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
At the 39-yard line. Brings up.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious. No. That's embarrassing. I was up like 28 points on weeks. That makes no sense.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Right back to it. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Roadrunners will have it 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Using the quick game. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
Man,
was
same.
forcing
That's
that
why I
ball to his
almost didn't
intended
pick them.
target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Nice Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Throws to the wideout. Looking to get it in.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Pushes ahead. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Got it back on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Barnett. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. On the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that.
I don't know if I've ever seen Dane run an option like that.
How do you not love to see that when your cornerback gets in the run fit? When he's not scared to come up and tackle. A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that thing's pitched, you could tell, man. He
Bro, I
pulls the
swear to
trigger
God.
and makes the tackle.
No
for the
fucking
loss.
sir.
And the
God
defender
damn.
just way too handsy.
He had
on
2
that
fucking
last play.
receivers
You
in
can
the
see
same
all the
spot.
contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
God damn.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Got it behind the line. It's Turner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he was
Bro, what the fuck?
the pass. It's incomplete.
And you get more and more hits in the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right, that's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic.
I had a good like switch stick there, but I also ran myself
nice
out of the
job
play.
on the defense, making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
What do we want to run here? A little mesh action coming.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Owls are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And that's the play the defense finally needed, man. They were getting gashed early. First 2 drives, they gave up 2 touchdowns. They knew they had to be able to get off the field. Great job creating the incompletion there on 3rd down, now setting up 4th.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's McCown. Got his man on the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Right back to the well. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
But right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else. And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Roadrunners getting past the sticks. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Maybe a double pass. Rush is on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man,
why did he fucking pump fake? That was nasty.
Offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions.
It was
The defense
open.
got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Catch in the middle, it's Clark.
Bro, I hate that this guy's number is 38. That's fucking disgusting.
Good solid pickup on that play.
Why would they do that to him?
Offenses and quarterbacks,
Or why would he
they're
do that to
willing
himself?
To take the easy stuff, take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Touch pass on the jet
What
sweep.
the? No,
And
come
here's
on
a
now, guys.
fumble way behind the line.
Come on now.
How in the
Come on
world
now.
Did the offense retain possession?
It's so hard to force fumbles.
What the
and when
fuck?
you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Bro. It was supposed to be a jet pass. God damn. It won't let me replay. That's dumb. It was a jet pass, but it went through my quarterback like 19 or 17 yards backwards. No, he didn't catch the snap. Yeah, it just went backwards.
From out of his own end zone. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. The second half not too far away.
If that's a one-time thing, or if like other people ran into that problem
Ready
too.
to kick off and get them started here in the second half.
That kind of sucks though. Could have maybe tied this up right here.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25.
TSA got John Emery? That's crazy.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
I don't really know how this play's about to
Always
work.
talk
But we're
about
gonna
staying
see.
ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on
I don't really
first
know
down,
what
man,
this
you are
guy's
doing
stats
just
look
that.
like.
Just going to keep it after the snap.
Here we go.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
For the offense.
Change our play style.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
I don't like that look.
Dropping back, it's McCown. Pulls it in, it's Clark.
Go.
Ripping through the defense.
Ooh, we nasty.
But not before. He picks up the first down.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the
That was
football in his
nasty.
hand. That's a simple slant
Oh
pass,
my
but
God.
after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
After that last completion, it's second down. Out of the shotgun, they
Oh,
go
what a
to the
whiff.
ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up third and
I know
long
I'm supposed to punch
situations.
this,
You just want to
but
be able to keep the
I got
football in
screwed the
front of
last
you. It's
drive,
okay
so
for that quarterback to hit
this
the
is
running
my
back
warning.
on that pass. Now you have
This
all
is
those
my warning.
bodies
Here, I
flying the football, and
apologize.
they're able to make a tackle.
A famous writer once said most
play by the
men lead
rules after
lives
this.
of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures.
God damn it, man.
Takes a hit as he
Waiting
releases
for
it and just spiked it right into the ground.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Jackson. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just know where to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
Rice, 28. UTSA, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's McCown. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Roadrunners with the 1st and 10.
Let's go!
They'll try the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
And the Roadrunners trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
It's now second and goal.
Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And I don't know if the quarterback's making the right decision on that RPO, guys. He might have wanted to hand that one off. Something he thought he saw in the right flat to attack, but obviously it wasn't there.
Now after the misfire, it leaves them with third and goal from the 3. Quarterback may change this route. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run. And they force that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Press the wrong button.
And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on fourth and goal from the 4. Back's got it. Touchdown, Roadrunner.
We're figuring the passing out. Like I said, you just gotta kind of anticipate. That's been my biggest problem. Is I wait when I'm playing the user. I wait till I see the guy standing wide open, and then I'll pass it to him. And that just results in a lot of alerts. I can't pick the play. Yeah, we're probably gonna throw some picks too because we're over anticipating, but we're looking a lot smoother so far. Yeah, I couldn't pick a play.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
It's letting me kick, so we're good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Dive? No.
First snap of this drive
I pressed the wrong button.
Inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive.
I was trying to
got out of trouble and throws.
I stemmed. It was an RPO play, and I stemmed a new route, but I pressed the wrong button.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Yeah.
Well
I'm sure there's some adjustments coming.
Down.
Ah, shit. I'm not on the player I want to play on. God damn.
Right on target this time. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll
Yeah, there's a lot. It's weird. There's a lot more broken tackles, too. Yeah, Bama needs to know all these teams are like 60 overall. There was only like 4 teams that were in the 70s.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
No, there was some surprising stuff.
Nice-looking drive going. They're going to ride this running back. And that's a live ball. Yeah. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got.
Yeah, I haven't ran any tests on Dynasty yet. I need to start messing with the sliders.
See if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front.
I don't know where that league's at on the draft.
So good at the point of attack, and
I kind of like that there's like people can't be hounded, but at the same time, like I don't know how much longer I have till my pick.
Back to pass, it's McCown. Makes the catch.
I think I moved up to like 31 or 30.
First down for this offense.
Yeah.
And these are these moments, man.
they said I had to be last to join. Or they barely even want to let me in, you know.
I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision making. And they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
And he is brought down.
As they say, it probably helped that Pelth and then Meade also.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not.
I'm not used to throwing this many passes a game.
Saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
The Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10.
Fuck.
Under fire.
He was open. Just waited too long.
Released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all
My line's
game
getting
long.
fucked. I don't know anything
Ways
about
to affect
adjusting
him.
protection.
Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Looking to throw again. Trying to beat the D deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You know, I feel for this offense,
I do like that it like gives you like a green play or a green highlight when you do.
They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly, but when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the wide.
No, what?
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Got room on the return. He's at the 40.
Took myself out of that play.
He's at the 20.
Try to use or catch that. I should have just let the CPU do it.
The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You'd think that should do it now to get the win.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's McCown. Got it in the middle, it's Dishman. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
I think I've thrown 20 as the most.
Deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. To the air on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, it was a curl route. I don't know what happened there.
Here with a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas.
I thought you lurked that one.
There, they'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clark. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here.
You have, I think you have 2 defensive touchdowns.
Allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey.
Yeah.
Yet haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Whoa.
Another interception. That's
anticipated too much.
He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting
learning the game.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional.
No.
They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Caught over the middle. It's Jackson.
Damn.
Now they've got even more breathing room out.
I hit stick. Got ran over.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
The crazy thing is I have like triple your pass amount,
Take what's there, take the positive,
but I have less yards. Yeah.
And the Owls can really attack on this second and short.
I don't like this play. Oh, fuck.
They'll run the option. The pitch. And the fourth option
Yeah,
there is
that
to
dick
throw it in reverse.
definitely
And
did
that's
a lot.
what happened on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get them to the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely
Hopefully
on
Savage
their
gives
side.
you a better
They'll be
game
trying
if
to
you're playing
run
him
it out
after.
here. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now the play fake.
Let's go.
That pass
Finally.
is well off target. He got hit as he
Finally
was
got
trying to
pressure.
throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more.
Tight
They bring
window.
him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, finally.
The metrics
Finally,
tell you
Chat
so
made the
often.
fucking
Go ahead, go
image.
for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just
I've
shows
never
you the
seen,
head coach's
coach
confidence
suggestions
in
only
his
give,
quarterback to go out on a critical
only give one
4th
play.
down and execute.
Off play action on 1st down. He'll take a deep
Damn.
shot here.
Oh,
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the
Just
clock.
gotta charge my
They're
headset.
not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on
Ooh.
1st down. Now back to the air.
my screen just
Just
went
too much
black. What the
mustard
fuck?
on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly
I don't
where
know
to
if
go
that was
with
my
the football
TV
that
or-
time. Just a little bit too
or the
much
game.
on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle
Yeah, it's
himself
good
down.
now. My monitor sometimes does go black, but it's never done it in the middle of a game. Yeah.
Wants to keep it in the air. Going
Oh,
deep.
damn. Yeah, Dickman's gonna be a
Hits him
problem.
in stride of the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown,
Oh, yeah.
Rice.
I should say it threw me off seeing him as like a 91 speed or something like that, because last game he was like a 99. But he's pretty nice.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
That makes the score Rice 42, UTSA 14.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, but hopefully more people do get some picks or some schools. Who's next? NW.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Oh, shit. Ah, fuck.
On the ground, it's Henry. At the 35, he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, it's a nice
I
change-up
need to
call
run
on
the ball
offense
more.
because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Alright.
Back to throw, it's McCown. He's going up top here late in the game. What a spectacular
I was trying to throw
grab
that
there as
more
they try to
inside.
finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Yeah, I was trying to throw that more inside. I don't like that this receiver's fucking number is 38.
A lot of points, and we need them quickly.
Bothers
Time's
me.
running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
They go to the ground.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Damn.
They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the spot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Trying to turn the corner on the left. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
At the 14. Second down.
I wasn't even looking at the time.
Red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, they're after him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with your coach.